In the second episode of our series on Nal Damayanti story, we learned how Kalyug decided to punish them and with the help of Dwapar, made Nal lose everything in the game of dice. After losing everything, both Nal and Damayanti started living in jungle, facing various hardships. In this third part of the love saga of Nal and Damayanti, we will learn about how Nal and Damayanti got separated and what new challenges fate had in store for them. There were no clothes on his body. There was not even a mat to sleep on. His body was full of dust and he was thirsty and hungry. Damayanti had also never seen such hardships before in her life. They both laid on the ground and fell asleep at once. After a while, Nal sat up, as if woken up from a bad dream. In reality, his heart was full of sadness and mind was occupied by thoughts of the hardships Damayanti had to endure due to his actions. With his heart and mind thus occupied, sleep had no place left in his life. He was reliving the scenes of losing everything to Pushkar, parting from his family and friends, living in the jungle, birds flying away with his clothes, again and again. He started thinking, Damayanti loves me so much, and because of me, she is living through this hell. Maybe if I leave her, she will decide to go to her father. My company is bringing only sorrow to her. Maybe when I am not around, she can find some happiness living with her father and our children. In the end, Nal decided to leave Damayanti. He thought Damayanti is of pure heart and strong mind. She is a pious woman and nothing in this world can harm her even when he is not around. She can take care of herself and find her way to her father's palace. Nal tore a piece of her sari and used it to cover him. Then he stood there for a moment, looking at her lying on the floor in half sari and broke into tears. He thought, my beloved has never even lived outside royal palaces. She always had many servants tending to her every need, fulfilling all her wishes. Now because of me, she has to go through this extreme hardship. She is lying on the floor of this inn covered in just half of a sari. How will she survive in the jungle without me? O gods of all directions, please protect her. O sun and moon, gods of day and night, keep an eye on my beloved and protect her at every step. O gods of wind, fire and water. Nal's heart was breaking into pieces and he was unable to move his feet. He would go out of the inn and come back, oscillating like a pendulum. Because of Kalyug's influence over him, his mind was not in the right place, and eventually he forced himself to leave Damayanti sleeping in the inn. When Damayanti woke up, she did not find Nal anywhere around. She looked for Nal everywhere and went hysterical. She started calling out to Nal, my dear, my king, where are you? I am alone. I am scared. Please do not play games with me. Please come out from wherever you are hiding. She started wandering in the jungle looking for Nal. In her hysterical state of mind, she did not even notice the dangerous python in her way. The python caught her and started swallowing her. Damayanti started crying and called out to Nal in pain. Oh Lord, this python is swallowing me. Please save me. Please come here at once and save me from the grasp of this giant snake. A hunter nearby heard Damayanti's cry for help and came running. He attacked the python with his sword and saved her from the snake's clutches. The hunter arranged for Damayanti to clean herself and offered her food and water. When Damayanti calmed down a bit and was feeling a little better, the hunter asked, "Oh pretty woman, who are you? A woman like you has no place in a forest like this. What calamity has befallen on you that you are stranded here all on your own? Damayanti told her entire story to the hunter. Hunter became infatuated with Damayanti's beauty and started small talks with her. He was trying to seduce her, and Damayanti sensed his intentions. When Damayanti did not respond to his advances, the hunter tried to force himself on her. Damayanti pushed him away and in a fit of rage cursed him. If I am always been devoted to my husband and him only, if I have never thought of any man other than my husband, if I have lived a life of virtue, this hunter will burn to ashes right here, right now. Damayanti's curse had immediate effect, and the hunter started burning like dry wood, and in no time, a pile of ash was lying on the ground in his place. Damayanti moved on from there looking for Nal everywhere possible. She kept wandering into the forest deeper and deeper, talking to every living being she came across, asking for Nal's whereabouts. She would even ask the trees if they happened to have any information about her husband. After wandering for 3 days and 3 nights like this, she reached a hermitage where many great and wise sages lived. They all welcomed Damayanti in their hermitage and offered her food and shelter. One of the rishis said, "Goddess, you are welcome in our humble abode. Do let us know what is the purpose of your visit. How can we help you?" Damayanti said, "O wise one, I am no goddess. I am just an ordinary woman. I am the daughter of King of Vidarbh, Bhimak, and wife of King of Nishad, Nal. My name is Damayanti, and the worst misfortune has befallen me. My husband had lost his entire kingdom and wealth in an unfortunate game of dice, and since then, we were wandering around trying to figure out what to do with our lives. Then somehow, we got separated. Now I am alone, looking for him. It is in that quest that I have landed in your hermitage. If I do not get reunited with my husband soon, I will die." The great rishi closed his eyes as if trying to meditate. He opened his eyes after a moment and told Damayanti, "O Damayanti, you do not worry. I have looked into your future. Believe me when I tell you this. I see you reunited with your husband and rest of your family. I see you living a life full of happiness and luxuries. So do not lose hope. This is God testing you. And with what I have seen, you will pass this test. Have patience and things will get better." After saying these reassuring words, the yogi disappeared along with the entire hermitage and everyone else. Damayanti felt like she has just woken up from a dream. Damayanti moved on and came across a group of traveling merchants. They were going to Chedi kingdom of King Subahu. Damayanti joined the group and started traveling with them. One night their camp was attacked by wild elephants and they destroyed everything and killed many people. Damayanti somehow survived this attack and eventually reached the capital of Chedi kingdom with other survivors. Damayanti started roaming aimlessly in the city streets. Looking at her condition, people thought she had lost her mind. Some kids started following her, making fun of her. One of these days, Damayanti was roaming on the street near the royal palace. At the same time, Queen Mother was sitting at the window of her. When the Queen Mother saw Damayanti being followed and teased by young kids, she asked her maid to call her in. The maid went to Damayanti and brought her to the chamber of the Queen Mother with her. Queen Mother offered Damayanti a seat near her and gently asked, "Who are you? Aren't you scared of roaming around alone like this in such a state?" Damayanti replied, "I am a wife devoted to my husband. Somehow fate has separated us." I am looking for him. Queen Mother said, "You seem like a nice woman. No doubt, fate has been cruel to you. I want to help you. I suggest you stay with me in the royal palace, and I will arrange for the search of your husband. You can stay here as long as you want." Damayanti said, "You are like my mother. I am grateful for your kind offer, but I have some conditions. I will do any household task you want me to do, but I will not eat anyone's leftovers. I will not wash anyone's feet. No man will touch me, and if anyone does, you will make sure he is punished appropriately. Last but not the least, I will continue searching for my husband, and you will not discourage me ever from doing so. If you agree with these conditions, I will be happy to accept your kindness and live here." Queen Mother nodded in agreement and called her daughter Sunanda. She told her, "Daughter, she is Damayanti. She will now live with us in the palace. Treat her like your sister and always respect her." Sunanda was happy to meet Damayanti. She showed her to the guest quarter in the palace, and they both started spending time together like sisters. If you are wondering what happened to Nal in this while, do not worry. You will find out all about what happened to Nal after he left Damayanti on that fateful night in the next part of this story.